Good morning, scientists. Well, welcome to Schulman Labs once again. So I got a good question yesterday from Benjamin. He said, "Does redshift apply to stars?" Now, if you remember last week, we were learning about the galaxies and the universe, and we learned how redshift actually is used to figure out that Edwin Hubble figured out that the galaxies are all expanding and moving away from one another, which is sort of how we figured out that the universe is expanding and that we could trace it back to the Big Bang. So we asked, does the same thing apply to stars? Well, think about this before I answer the question, is if the stars are in our own galaxy, would we expect them to have redshift, that is, moving away from each other, or not? So if you think you know the answer, send me an email if you know the answer to that one, and maybe we'll start a little discussion about that later. Anyways, for today, yesterday you were learning over here stars are different colors. So we've got different color stars there. And can anybody tell me which color star is the hottest? Let's see. Matthew in the back there. Yes. What was that? You're right. Blue stars are the hottest. So those are the hottest ones. Who could tell me which stars are the coolest? Anyone? Let's see out there. Sarah, what was that? Yep. You're right, red stars are the coolest. Very good. All right, so now that we got that taken care of, the next thing today, there's a brain pop on the life cycle of stars. So stars are born and they go through their whole life cycle and they do eventually die. So they do have a life cycle. So your job today is to go to Brain Pop and you're gonna click on the life cycle of stars assignment. Now when you go onto Brain Pop, I'll put a little screenshot of this because you can't really see my laptop here. Actually do the assignment. A lot of people are doing the brain pops, but they're not doing the assignment and they don't get credit for it. So I need you to actually go onto Brain Pop where it says your class, or it'll say assignments, and click on the one that says life cycle of stars. You'll watch the video. Then there's a little, what do they call it? Make a map. And it says where you're gonna take the little pictures and you drag and drop them like in a little timeline or flow map. And you just put little captions, kind of like how a star, where it's born, what are the stages of its life, and then how it ends. So it should be several stages there, and just put little captions, and then after you do that, do the quiz and you get credit for it. All right, so that's all you got to do today. I know my advanced classes, they should have finished the work yesterday. My general science classes, you still have today to turn in the other work, and I think tomorrow you have to do the brain pop, so that's fine. So you got a little extra time if you're in my 5th or 6th hour. And that's that. All right, if you got any questions, again, send me in the inbox. And like I said, I got meetings today. I'll kind of be in and out. So if I don't get back to you right away, give me about an hour and I'll get to you. All right. So thanks for tuning in and stay curious.